Oi, oi, guys! It's Thursday, and holy shit nuts, is it freaking hot out here now? I don't think I was joking on one of my latest videos where I said, I think spring's over. I had about 3 days. Holy boy, it feels like summertime right now. And I know it ain't, that's the thing. It's like, but holy crap, yeah. If you live around my way, around my area in this state, mate, bloody hell, it's, yeah, starting to feel it. But gratitude, right? Gratitude. I remember when I always used to moan about the sun, right? Where's it going? It ain't going to go nowhere, right? The old current bun ain't going to just disappear, is it? Right? And I always used to sweat, and I swear that was the freaking sun gods or something go, make this him sweat. He's moaning about me, make him sweat. Because as soon as I acknowledge the fact that, you know what, enjoy it, look where I live, look at the, you're right, look what I have at my disposal with beaches and, you know, freaking the weather, and all right, we get hurricanes and that, but, and then all of a sudden, I was able to handle it. So naughty boy Steve, don't moan about the sun. But I actually wanted to put this one out there to just you know, I want to ask everybody, you know, for the favour, and everybody shies around this subject of asking for the subscribe and the likes and things like that. But let me just tell you where I'm at with this. You know, I started a YouTube channel going, and because it was a fella named 30-year-old Grum. Go and check him out. Great channel. Friday nights, and he does a live on Fridays, and we got a great community. I mean, it really is. We're building communities, guys, and he's got a great community building up. It's at 5:45 Eastern time. Of course, wherever you are, figure that one out, right? 5:45 Eastern time. That's 10:45 GMT time. I know that. But go and check him out. It's got a great channel going. We all jump on there. We all have a bit of fun in there. It's good. It's a good group. But so he got me. He's a YouTube guy that I started looking at. Can't remember why I got on his channel. Started looking at it, and thought, you know what? This guy straight up sent a comment. Got a comment back. What? Hang on a minute. A YouTube guy and I'm getting a comment back. So all of a sudden we just start talking to each other, and he started finding out, I was figuring out about him a little bit. He started asking about me, and I can't remember how I got on the subject of, I thought about it, videoing, but overthinking it and shit like that. And he goes, dude, just use your phone and just turn the camera on. And I'm like, what? So I did. And, the reason I started the YouTube game was to be able to communicate with people and get more and more and more people building a community to where, yeah, okay, it would be lovely to have, thousands of followers, loyal, but I want them all loyal. I want loyal. I want people that want to be able to move forward, that want to join the community, that take a part in, right? I get some great comments. I've had some nutty comments too, of course. But when you get those comments that come through, either whether that's on a private message or a text or through my channel, and you get that person say, that hit, I know what that means, or I needed to hear that, or keep going, man, your word's getting out there, things like that. They're the loyal ones. They're the ones, it gets me right here. I can feel it now, it gets me. Because they're the ones that I'm talking to. But I can't build this community without you guys, right? If you want to build this community, start getting it out there, passing it around, subscribing, liking, because I really, really love my job. And if my career grows with it, absolutely brilliant. But my main objective of getting out there on, and I've had many conversations around this, was I that guy that wanted to, chase it and, get monetized? And yeah, of course, when I started getting the word out there, and you start hearing what YouTubers, and I started watching more of it and figuring out what it was all about, and then cool, sure, you know, you're like, oh, that'd be nice, but I'm not like overloaded on it. It's about getting the message out there. If it happens, it happens. But it's about having those followers. It's about having those followers for me. You know, it's if I can't, you know, I went home one day because this was when I had about 40 subscribers. You know, and I wanted more people, and it wasn't happening. And I remember going into my daughter and being a little bummed because I do want to get the message out there. That's why I do this. Why I do go come Sunday, this Sunday, 17th, 11 a.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m. GMT time. I do a live, and I just throw it out there. Anybody can join, but I want to build that community. I want to build that following. So on my YouTube channel, come on 11 a.m. on Sunday, 17th, St. Patrick's Day. And big shout out to all my Irish friends out there. So big shout out to you guys. And yeah, that's why I started this going, and I want more followers. And that's right. I was talking to my daughter, and she's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, you get, I'm putting the effort in, and am I getting the word out? She goes, "Yeah, you're reaching people." And I'm like, yeah, but am I really? Is people interested? You know, I'm watching people eat shit on TV, and they're getting like thousands and thousands of people, which I don't and I'm putting out stuff to want to help others. And don't get me wrong, guys, don't give up. Don't use this as your therapy, right? One-on-one therapy is a completely different ballgame. And I mention about my therapy many times on my YouTube channel. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm proud of it. I'll tell anybody, yeah, I'm in therapy, and here's my therapist. Because I tell you what, if it wasn't for her and therapy that I've gone through, I might not even be here. So there's a big ups to Judith. But yeah, it's about my daughter was like, well, hang on, what happens if you was in a room with 30 people, Dad? All of a sudden the perspective changed. That's big, right? I think we think on the grand, wide scheme of it. We know how many millions and millions of people out there can get in touch with YouTube and are, right? But yeah, obviously there's people out there that have their priorities wrong. There's no doubt about it. Chasing something, and then you lose contact with what you're actually wanting to do it for in the first place, which for me was one outlet for me, absolutely outlet for me. It's just like my job, yeah, absolute outlet. And don't, like I was saying, don't give up on your therapy. Don't use this as therapy. One-on-one work is a completely different ballgame. And I try and keep things a little general. There's some things that might be a little bit more targeted, but I know it hits many people because I get the comments. So and my podcast, go and check that out. Getting Real with Cockney Buddha. Getting, Gettin, Real with Cockney Buddha. You'll see me pop up. That's my profile. But and I love my job. Love it. So if my job grows with it, which hopefully it will, I like to keep my career going. If my career's going and there's people coming to me, I'm helping. And yes, of course, I'm getting paid to do it, absolutely. But my heart's there first. And I think if you ask any of my guys, they'll tell you that. There ain't none of this. I don't piss ball about. I do things completely different. I'm a total empath. I show complete compassion. Some people need a push sometimes, and you know when to push. And you know when those wins come up, to celebrate that shit. And because so many people just come back and report something that's huge, and it's about, oh, hold up, time out. What was that? Because I love that. That's why I do what I do. I love that. Shifting somebody and seeing them go in a different direction. They're priceless. But do we all like to make a crust? Right? We like a bit. We all like to make a bit of the old spondoons, right? So yeah, of course, I get paid to do what I do, but I love, my heart's there first. I love what I do, and that's why I do all these other things. And you know, I ask you guys to just subscribe, please. Get the message out there. Pass it around, people. Let's get the community building, and we can start shifting in numbers. Yeah. And if you want one-on-one help, you can contact me. And let's get working. I go work through Zoom. I got people around the country. So, and we figure the time change or whatever it is, and we do it. And you know, big ups to all those people, because they're turning up. And we're figuring shit out. And to see these guys look, and all of a sudden that switch. There you go. I've done that to somebody, like, there you go. And you just know it's there. That's it. What's that? But I need you guys' help. So please, get out there and subscribe. Give me some love. Show me some likes. Come and join us on Sunday. I was this close to not doing Sundays, and after the last few that I've done, and there's been a couple of people this week that have come up. One person, Pippa, big shout, over there in Wales, and she came up and said, "Hey Steve, you know, sorry I missed the last Sundays. But the last one that I was on was like sweet as." And I thought, okay, awesome. And then I've had another person that's come through and said, yeah, sorry about that, Steve, but I'm going to be, I've got you in the calendar for this week. So it's going to be absolutely amazing to see those guys. And you know you are, and you know the journey, and I know your journey. And, you know, you didn't get there by sitting on your ass, that's for sure. You did the work, you did the therapy, and big ups to you. Anybody out there that's getting that help and is putting in that grind and looking at the issues that's coming up and working on their mind. It ain't easy. But if you're there and you're doing it, look at yourself as a warrior. Look at yourself as someone that's strong. You know, parents that I see, it's couples that I see. Saw a couple this morning, blinding people, absolute lovely people. But they're putting in the work, and it takes work, and it takes looking at ourselves in a bit of a different picture, and being able to say, yeah, it went wrong there, right? We don't like that. But it's a matter of going there and finding out the reasons why you don't like going there. So go out there, please, guys. Subscribe, give me a like. You know, send this about, pass it around your friends. Tell people I'm known as a guy in the dark glasses. Even though I'm going to be changing things up and like swapping out some thumbnails and shit on the YouTube channel. So you might not see this right away. You might see a thumbnail, but I'm out there. All right. So come and join the community, guys. Much love to every one of you. Thank you for all those support right now. Thank you to all those future supporters. And join the community, because we can make this grow and we can all help each other out. Stay the course, guys. Namaste.